What's happening, guys? Norcar Whitetails, we're back. Today I got Baby Doll and Doc with me. Y'all say hi.
Hello.
Um, Trying to keep things as simple as possible amidst all the panic and pandemic that's going on around the country right now, around the world actually, with COVID-19. Um, but coming today with the fifth episode of the first season. We've been out for a couple weeks due to everything that's been going on with the country and the world. I know, honey. And been kind of busy at work too. Uh, Baby Doll edited the new intro we got today. So if you see this video and you see the new intro that we got going on, she did all the work. I just like starred in it. So and it's edited by Thunderlight, which is her channel. I noticed that there've been a lot more people watching videos because everybody's being quarantined or told to stay at home. Um, I'd like to take the time to like give a shout out to this country. Like we have to stay strong in a time like this and to not lose our minds. Um, it's easy to get disinformation that's been passed around, and I've seen this a lot where I work because of what I do for a living. A lot of people ask me questions about, hey, what's going on? Stuff that comes down the pipeline through social media. It's all disinformation bullshit, to say the least. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that in front of both of you, but don't believe that crap. Um, what we got going on in the country is a very measured response, and it's to take some time, and we're gonna feel the impact. But this country is stronger than that. We'll get through it. So that's just my patriotic point. I'm not gonna get into politics on our hunting show today, though. It's been horsing around here. Baby Doll and me just got done doing the new intro, and she did a phenomenal job. She's going. They're a little stir crazy where we live at. We live in a very small community, and we have more farmland here than we have people. So we've been blessed in that. But all I can say is just keep praying for those of your loved ones that are getting sick. Hold on to the faith, and the president, POTUS said it. We're fighting a war, and people are going down, and it's sad. But just hold on to the ones you love, and it's a good time to tell people that you love them and that you're thinking about them, and say your prayers. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about a hunt that happened in 2014. Not going to spend too much time on it, but it is after the trigger pull. Thank you, honey. And then I'm going to talk about me and their Uncle John. We went on another hog hunt the first week of March, and we only got to stay 2 days. We didn't kill anything. The place we went, which is down, it's a wildlife management area in South Carolina, in between both the PD and the Little PD River, which feeds into the Whack-A-Mole. But we had to leave kind of early because more rain was coming, and it was going to get into a different flood stage, and my truck would have been underwater, so we had to get out and get to my truck. Well, we got on some hogs. I got a little bit of footage of me and their Uncle John riding in on a boat, and then I stumbled across a swamp. I stumbled across a 9-foot alligator, and luckily I saw him first. And but that'll be following up in the video. But so yeah, this is this 8-point I shot right here in 2014 in November at my brother's farm. Everybody met my brother. He came on the show a couple weeks ago. And then my other brother John, and my other little brother Jace Tyler. He's down in Florida and had a chance to be on the show yet. Well, I'm not talking about your cousins, but anyways, I got a picture of this deer too. It's not very good, but the reason I chose this one to do after the trigger pull on is because it was a quick hunt. I was getting ready to leave again. I was leaving the country in December, and took off. I was stationed. I was living down in North Carolina on the coastline, and I came up to hunt at my brother's for a week. At least got a chance to hunt before I took a tour around the world. Anyways, went and did the same thing I always do, pull cards and all that, and looked at pictures. And Joseph told me, he's like, you're gonna recognize him. He's like, my brother had seen him a few times on the hoof. He's like, he's got really small brow tines. He's like, but he's got the neck of a horse, like a Morgan horse, and he did. I mean, he had a big old fat neck. I mean, he was like a shorter deer, but he was thick. I mean, it was no mistaking him when he stepped out on me that morning when I cracked him. But it was Wednesday morning of the opening week. The gun season opens on Saturday, and I didn't make it Saturday. I came to my brother's on Sunday, and I was going to hunt the whole week. Hunted Monday, Tuesday, I was letting deer walk, and I was over there in the Delta T, which you watch some of the other episodes, you've heard me talk about already. My brother said it's like my lucky spot on his farm, and it is. I mean, I've killed a lot of deer over there. But anyways, it was the coldest morning of that week. I think we went in that morning. It was about 25 degrees. I mean, it was blistering cold, and I got in the stand that morning. I was like, man, this. I hope deer start moving pretty fast because I don't know how long I'll be able to last. It seems like the older I get, the more I can't sustain the cold anymore. But first light, he walked out right out of the pines, coming out of the cutover right in the Delta T, like 50 yards broadside shot, and I just hammered him with a 7 Magnum. And I remember looking through the scope when I squeezed the trigger, and I just seen like the flash and the. I actually like watched the mist blow out of him, and I texted my brother. I was like, "Hey, I got the small brow tine 8-point," and anyways, got climbed down the tree and walked over there, and it just sprayed blood, just clear all over the tree. He was a maple, about a 10-inch round maple, and it was like just soaked. But I got a photo in the logbook, and we brought Rusty out with us just to let him get some exercise that day. I think he had been down a little bit that year, like he had a hurt paw or something. And Joseph like, let's take him out. He's just make sure he's still staying sharp. And as soon as he jumped out of the mule, I mean, he ran right into the Delta T, ran right upon the deer, and started barking. Of course, we already knew he was dead. But anyways, so yeah, that was that deer. Pretty 8-point. Didn't do a full mount on him, and a little longer brow tines, but I still remember the hunt and the excitement. And I remember fogging my scope up that morning. I was trying to whistle to get him to stop, and when I whistled, I had just looked over the scope, and I whistled, and I looked back down when he stopped, and I couldn't see through my scope for a second, and I was like, just in my head, I was like, just hold on for just a second, and my scope cleared up just enough for me. I was already squeezing the trigger, and clean kill, good deer. Hold that, honey. See if I can get this photo and show it here to everybody. It was a bad printer photo. It came out, but you can see through the like black highlight. Rusty's right there in the corner with me. And Joseph took the photo. That was a great hunt. 2014. It was a short season for me that year, but I still got a chance to do it. And I took Asa with me on a hunt that year prior to, I think, a couple weeks earlier, and we'll talk about that in the next one. She was a little thing. But you guys got anything to say you want to add about people that are worried about the COVID-19 stuff? Just to be strong and stay at home.
Like and subscribe to Dash
Well, you don't have to say that today. It's okay.
If you have the coronavirus, stay home.
That's right. See, be safe. Be safe. You got anything to say? Oh, you're just early. You want to go ride a horse. Can't ride a horse. You've been on a horse in 3 weeks. She's tempered. So anyways, like, subscribe, and if you like my daughter's intro, what she did, we're going to keep it because I really like it. She did a phenomenal job on it. And check out the images that are coming, the videos coming afterwards. It's going to fall right through. It's going to be a little video footage that me and our Uncle John shot when we were down there in the swamps of South Carolina. And still looking to try to get out of here if we get a little bit of freedom to move around in April to take her hog hunting. So hopefully, Lord willing, we'll be able to do that. So yeah, I see you. Anyways, take care, stay safe, pray for your loved ones, and tell everybody that you do love that you love them. It's never too late to do that. And don't forget, it ain't gonna take this country down. The red, white, and blue is way too strong. We've done way too much stuff. So peace out. We'll see you in a couple weeks. And we've almost arrived. Been in the boat about 45 minutes. So we're pulling in on an island way away from everybody else. High water should have the pigs up, dry ground.
Over here on the right.
Yep. Get a lot of shooting.
Keep our rifle nice and tight on me in case he turns. Be a self-defense mechanism, I guess. That's a big damn gator.